On September 24th, 2022, me, Coos County Rail Video, North Country Rail Productions, and a few others would chase Conway Scenic's iconic mountaineer to Crawford and further Fabyans, New Hampshire. We had picked almost the most scenic time of year to do so. Even though we were a few weeks early, fall colors had started to pop up here and there. Today's mountaineer chase would be straight from nostalgia, as Conway Scenic 216 and 252 would be leading the train. Back in 2015 and 2016 era, it was hard to find anything other than these two on the Notch train, now the Mountaineer, and it was good to have it back. So join us as we chase the Mountaineer through the mountains and back to Conway. Enjoy. We would start off our chase at Intervale Cross in Intervale, New Hampshire. Another thing to note is the appearance of the at-time new Leslie Ann dining car. This should be my first time seeing it in action on the rails. Next we would move to Sugarwood Drive. Also note, please excuse the wind noise here. For some reason it was really windy for a short while in the valley. Next stop was the Attitash Whistle Stop, although it didn't seem they'd be stopping today as they came flying on through, preparing to crest the hill at Rogers Crossing. Next, we would stop at the old Main Central Bartlett Freight Depot in Bartlett, New Hampshire. Next, we would shoot them at the Cobb Farm Trestle, just outside of Bartlett on Cobb Farm Road. Next, we would head to Notchland, where the climb would truly begin. Next, we would move to Arethusa Falls trailhead. Now that we're well into our journey up the mountain division, let's talk some about it. The mountain division was built for the Portland and Ogdensburg Railroad before being acquired by the Maine Central. The line initially provided transportation for summer visitors, but eventually had also been realized for its potential as a shortcut to St. Johnsbury, Vermont, as it was much quicker than going down through Massachusetts. The line was abandoned by Springfield Terminal in 1983 and is now operated by the Conway Scenic Railroad. After Arethusa Falls, we would relocate to Crawford Notch, where we waited a while before the Mountaineer finally showed up. At Crawford Notch, we'll make a pit stop for a little while before continuing to Fabyans. We used the time the train was stopped at Crawford's to get ahead of them and climb up to the Mount Washington overlook. In my opinion, probably the best shot on the entire railroad. But shortly after, since it had taken some time to climb up, the train did appear. stupid.
BC real bitch.
Shut up.
Okay, people, push my...
Here we go. Around 30 minutes later, they had completed their runaround, and shortly after departed from Fabyans. Here we caught them at Rosebrook Lane, heading back south towards North Conway. Now let's talk about the history of these locomotives. Let's start with 216. 216 was manufactured by EMD in March of 1965, where it would be classified as Norfolk & Western GP35 1328. They were sold to Springfield Terminal sometime between the years 1990 and 2000. They would operate on Guilford up until it would be sold to Conway Scenic alongside 252 in 2010 as a trade deal for Conway Scenic's ex-Via Rail FP9s, which are now known as Power 1 and Power 2. However, with CSX in control of them now, not much is known about what will happen to them. 216 was painted into Maine Central Yellowbird at the Conway Scenic Railroad and has operated there ever since, even proven pretty reliable after its tough life. Now let's move on to 252. 252 was built by EMD in November of 1966 for the Maine Central Railroad. Unlike many GP38s, 252 never got Dash 2 specifications. The unit would operate on Maine Central right up until the Maine Central was bought by Springfield Terminal in 1982, where it would be painted into the Guilford paint and operate on Guilford alongside 216 for many years. The unit, as mentioned before, was sold to Conway Scenic and a trade for the FP9s in 2010. Conway Scenic repainted it into Maine Central Yellowbird and has operated Conway Scenic ever since with a mostly undisturbed career other than a broken crankshaft in 2020, which probably occurred due to its tough going on Guilford. By this point, they would now be heading downgrade towards the Saco River Valley. Next year would catch them once again zipping through Arethusa Falls, where somehow a Kenworth semi-truck had made it all the way up here. I have never expected to see that at Arethusa Falls. Next you would catch them running alongside a small pond just after the Notchland crossing. Next you would catch them at 4th Iron, a short ways west of Bartlett. Next, you would once again catch them at the out-of-service Bartlett Y and Freight Depot.
Singling them out, pointing at them, and rating statically is a lot more fun than it should be.
Next, you would move to Rogers Crossing, just east of Bartlett. P.S. The shot is very front-lit. Next, we would go to the White Mountain Cider Company to catch a shot of them coming upgrade, then down, then across the Saco River. Next we would watch them climb the grade into Intervale, with the not quite yet snowtop Mount Washington in the backdrop. I just want to take a moment to say thanks to you all for watching this video. Sorry I haven't been uploading that much this winter. I've been very busy, but I'm hoping this spring and summer to do some awesome stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!
Both hands on the wheel, talk to God on 'em. We get lost on 'em, find our way to a rocky mountain top on 'em. We get stuck on 'em, fall in love on 'em, rough around the edges just like us. That's why the dirt roads make the world turn real slow. Feel the gravel letting go and stirring up my soul. That's why I love running wild through country miles, through out of style.